We'll have a small look at the British ruling class, just a few figures within it of this period. And Sir Robert Peel is the first man we look at, because he's Prime Minister of England when the Blight comes in 45. And even though he had an anti-Irish background now, and he was known as Orange Peel for his support of the extreme Protestants in Ulster. When the Blight came, he ordered £100,000, which was an awful lot of money then, of Indian meal. But with all this economic stuff, they didn't want it to interfere in the free market, and Indian meal wasn't traded in Ireland. So he brought that in, and so the 45, 46, the beginning of 45 and 46 were not bad at all. The famine kind of divides in, there's a plateau, 47, 48 and 49. I spent more than 20 years of my life studying it now. And there was a plateau of slaughter during those years, and it's building up, and it's dying down quickly enough at the other end. But he was replaced. He got into trouble with there was a strong faction led by the industrialists in Britain to do away with the corn laws, which was to protect the ruling class, the Conservatives in England, to keep a floor on the market for corn, and that they had all these tariffs excluding Eastern Europe and Turkish corn and all that kind of thing. But they were eventually removed in 1846, and the government fell, and the Whigs came to power. And the Whigs would be in power from 46 to 52 under their Prime Minister, Lord John Russell. And the Whigs play an awful strange part in Irish history, They destroyed the Protestant victors of the Williamite War, with tariffs on Irish woolens in 1694. So it was only the interest of the English that ever counted with these people. And the civil servants, we'll take a look at the Bald Trevelyan. Trevelyan was typical of the ruling class, the mentality of the English ruling class at the time. He despised the Celts, whether they were Irish or Scottish or Welsh. And he had a Celtic background himself. His father came from Cornwall, which was a Celtic country. But he saw what was happening in Ireland as the will of God. And he had no problem. Of course, what they wanted really was to achieve the reduction of 2 million in the population, and which they did. The census, the first reliable census is 1841. It's taken every 10 years after that, 51, 61, 71. The last one under the British rule is 1911. They don't take it in 21 because of that bold IRA. The War of Independence is going on. But in every census taken in Ireland, the population declines. And now there's this mentality of there's nothing here for you, and go. They still have it. I lived through it myself. That in my lifetime there have been mass immigration of our young people, encouraged by the establishment in their own interests. But we'll leave it at that now.